Hello class, Mr. Greeno here. In this video, I'm going to illustrate how to get started making a website in CodeHS. And first, before we get started on how to do that, let's just take a look at, well, what our overall or end goal is. Our end goal is to make a website, much like you see here. This is my website on CodeHS for my teacher account. And I have some stuff on top of my page. I have a navigation bar that links to my other pages, and I have some content on my home page. If I click on some of my other pages, so my navigation goes to that page, and I have a project that we did, or that I did, a shape tween. And if I go to web design, I have some projects that I liked that we did in the coursework for CodeHS. So I've linked them there. This is the one with the national parks and video game design, some other ones including the basic breakout game and then my modified and expanded breakout game. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to make a website, bunch of pages all linked together with a nice navigation bar. So I'll probably refer back to mine throughout the course or throughout my videos that I'm about to make. And then here's where we're going to get started. So this account is my fictitious student account, Mr. G Test. And the reason why I'm doing that is I want to show you how you have to start to get this set up so that it works. And if you go to Sandbox, which is where we're going to make our website, where everyone, I should say, gets a free website from CodeHS just with your free account. So if you click on Sandbox, unless you've already done a website in CodeHS, which I highly doubt since you're in my class and learning this stuff, you're going to get this banner at the top that says your username contains invalid characters that are no longer supported for your CodeHS.me homepage. Click here to select the new username. So you have to click here. It's going to say my username right now is my email address. Well, you can't use that as a website address because it's got the @ symbol in it, and that's not allowed. So you have to click the pencil and pick a different one. Now, you can see up here my website is just HHS Mr. G, but I've had that for a number of years at CodeHS. I don't believe you're going to be able to put in whatever your name is. Like if your name is John, if you just put John and hit update, I don't think that's going to work. In fact, I don't say how many, but I think you're going to probably have to use like 8 or 10 characters. Let's read this. You will first need to change your username to create your own website. A valid username starts with a letter and contains only letters and numbers. Your website will be live at your username.codehs.me. So you got to change your username from your email address. So here I'm going to put Mr. G, and I'm going to put, you can use numbers, right? 0524. Lets me know I made this website in May of 2024. Now let's see if that works. Got to be 8 characters long. Okay, so let me click this again. Unfortunately, it doesn't stay there and let you change it. You got to go back and click the pencil. So I got Mr. G. Oh, that's 3 and 4 makes 7. It's got to be 8. So, I mean, my official sort of name for this fictitious student account is Mr. G Test. So let me do that. 0524. Let's see if that works. Ah, that worked. So now, once you do that and you have it work, now this is going to be the name of your website. So click close, and you'll see it actually goes to your index.html of your website. And your website's going to be, or mine's going to be, for this fictitious student, Mr. G Test 0524 dot. So your username, then dot codehs.me. Just like over here, I have HHS Mr. G codehs.me. And then, of course, that's just the page that I'm on. So if I delete that, there's my website, hhsmrg.codehs.me. So now my fictitious student we have this. And the way that it got there is it opened the link automatically for you. I kind of wish it didn't do that. Well, if we go back to Sandbox, you'll see we no longer have the banner up there. We do have this big green button that says Edit Homepage. And that's how you're going to get to doing all the work making your website. So it just says Homepage, but we're going to make a website. So I'm back to that same place. So it sets you up with, by default, index.html, because every website has an index.html page. That's the page that loads when someone accesses your website. So that's by default. All the web browsers know, look for that file, index.html, and everything goes from that. So now you're all set up and ready to go. In the next video, we'll get started making our first page.